angels, hope you guys are having a beautiful day or night wherever you are. Today's video is gonna be the smoky eye that you have been waiting for. And this is the look that I've been doing literally for 2 to 3 months now. I've been obsessed with it and I hope you guys are gonna love it too, so please keep on watching. So first I'm gonna use the Glam Glow Nude Glow Moisturizer. I am already glowing so much. And then next I'm gonna use the Banana Bright Face Primer. It is absolutely amazing and I have really bad bags because I hardly sleep, and that's another problem of mine that I'm trying to fix in 2020, okay? That's what we're trying to fix. What are you guys trying to achieve in 2020? I really want to know, so comment below. Next, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Primer. And it leaves you with like a very nice shine, and also it's very light. And then next, I'm gonna use the Dior Illuminator. This is for face and body glow. This is in Universal. I'm using the LC sponge to buff my face out. And then next, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Beauty Light Wand. And as you can see, I wanna be extra glowy today. Next, I'm gonna grab my foundation. It is a Dose of Colors foundation. Meet Your Hue in 117. So this is a Dose of Colors concealer and Meet Your Hue number 17. And then now I'm gonna blend in my concealer. Next, we're gonna use my Chanel foundation powder in beige. I'm gonna use this brush that my mom got me, or she got for herself, and I stole it from her. It is the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Flawless Complexion Brush. And then we're gonna grab the bigger end of the brush and we're gonna pat it all over my skin. Next, we're gonna use the Hoola bronzer. And I'm gonna go in a little heavier because I am darker with my spray tan, so don't mind me. I like to darken the edges, middle, and then right here to make it look like a button nose. So I like to bake with the CoverGirl True Blend Mineral Powder and Banana. And to the moment we've all been waiting for, my smoky eye. I've been asked so many times for the smoky eye. I'm so happy that you guys like it. My friends are even waiting for a tutorial because they have the same palette now, and let's start. So first I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Buff Primer. It just gives like a very pink tone to your eyelid. So I'm gonna use the Morphe M441 brush, and we're finally gonna use my favorite palette of all, the Artist Muse from KKW and Mario's collab. So first, I'm gonna use the Don't Move shade, this color, this light brown, and then we're gonna go into Glam King, which is like an orangey shade, and then we're gonna go into the brown shade for the outer corners. So let's get started. Now I'm gonna just put Don't Move all over my lids. This is the closest I'll go. Like that, to your eye shape basically. And we're just gonna keep blending this shade. Next, we're gonna grab the Glam King, which is the orange shade. So that is Glam King. That's the Don't Move, and then we're gonna use this shade after. So this one is next. And we're just gonna put this shade all over my lids too. I'm gonna grab the Huda Beauty brush, and I'm gonna use the white shade, which is the So Many Paparazzi. Yeah, So Many Paparazzi. And I'm just gonna put it right here in the inner corners of my eyes. Yeah, I like that a lot actually. I'm gonna add some more. Morphe M441 brush, and we're gonna use I'm Inspired, which is the brown shade. And we're gonna blend. And then I like to drag it a little bit like that because I like that catty look. You guys know that about me. I'm not catty, but I like the catty look. Next is the even more interesting part. I like to pump my lashes first and then start the smoky eye because it shows me exactly how I have to extend my eyes out with my lashes. I personally prefer that better than doing the smoky and then putting my lashes on because it just shows me how much more dramatic I can go or less, you know? I'm gonna use the Roller Lash mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. So I put one of my lashes on and please tell me I'm not getting sick. My voice. And now I'm gonna put the next one on. I'm using the Duo Black Gel Glue, and these are the Felicia lashes from the Makeup Shack lashes. And I cut them in half and I stacked it on with 307s from Nami's. I like to focus on putting it on the edge of my eye to have that cat look right there. I want to wipe off my face and bronze up my face before I start on my eyes and brows. I just don't want the powder to stay on too long as well. Next, I'm gonna get the Lisa Watier bronzer. I broke the lid off. This is in Luxottica, and I'm gonna use the BH Cosmetics brush. And then next I'm gonna grab the KKW Very Graceful blush. This is a really pretty shade. And I've been loving blush so much for some reason. So first I'm gonna grab the Smolder eye pencil from MAC Cosmetics. And we're literally just going to line my lash line all the way to the inner corner. I'm gonna come a little closer to show you guys exactly what's gonna happen. Literally, we're just doing like a small line on top of my lash line. And the inner corners. Second step is to get a brush like this. It's from Huda Beauty and it has an end like this and an end like that. So I'm gonna use this first and we're gonna basically buff it up. We're just blending and buffing to have that smoky effect. And then I like to grab this side and I like to extend it out like a liner. I like to just blend, blend, and blend. Give that smoky eye. And also I like to, it depends on my mood. This time I'm trying to do it like a cat eye. Sometimes I do a full smoky. I'm gonna use this part and buff the inner corners up a little bit. Next, I'm gonna get an angle brush. This is from BH Cosmetics number 10 brush. And we're literally just gonna grab that black shade from the Matte Smoky palette from KKW. And we're gonna make a liner type of effect going from right here where my lashes. Okay, close my eye and bring that in. Get the same brush, blend it out, make it more smoky, and I'm gonna grab this side and we're gonna extend the line out, make it more smoky. The Artisan Muse palette I'm gonna grab I'm Inspired, which is the brown shade. I'm gonna add a little bit more on top right here. We're just gonna extend it out. Oh, my voice. And we're just gonna extend it out with this brush. I'm gonna go in with the black again and I'm gonna make sure that line is still showing. Kind of like that. I just want that bottom line to show. And then now we're gonna go in with Smolder inside my eye. And we're not finished yet. We're gonna grab a brush like this, spray it, and then we're gonna grab the Artisan Muse palette And we're gonna smoke out the bottom a little bit, but not with the black, more like the same shades, Don't Move, Glam King, and I'm Inspired. I'm using Glam King. And now I'm using I'm Inspired. Now I'm gonna use the fluffy brush. And we're just literally going to blend it out. I actually did it even more like smokier on the ends, and I love that. It looks even better. So same with this side. I'm gonna line my lash line. Same thing, brush, buff it up. This side, drag it, buffing it out more. Going in with the black line. Grab this end, smoke it out. Now line the liner again. Grab the smolder. Oh my god, my voice. Okay, grab the smolder eyeliner and we're gonna put it inside. Next, we're gonna spray the angled brush. This is like a sped up version. Doing Don't Move. And then Glam King. And we're gonna do I'm Inspired. Get the fluffy brush and blend it all out. So next I'm gonna grab my dark brown brow powder. I'm using it with the Anastasia brush. This is from Anastasia as well. And I know my brows are already thick enough, so I'm gonna make it as light as possible. There's 2 shades, so I'm gonna use the lighter inner corner, darker outer corner. I want that effortless look. And I'm gonna use the brow gel as well. And next, we're gonna grab my highlighter. We're gonna use the Fix Plus Gold Light MAC spray. This has gold shimmer, so it's gonna make it even more shimmery. And I'm gonna use Oh Darling from MAC as well. This is pretty gold. And look at that shimmer. We're gonna use the angled brush as well for underneath my brows. I'm gonna apply it right there. And I like to grab my finger for my nose and just highlight it. So literally on top of my nose, a little bit above to make it look different right there. And then on top right here, I'll just drag a little bit. I'm gonna do my bottom lashes with the same mascara. I am gonna use the KKW bundle called Beauty Icon. So you can see it's super dark at first, and then I'm gonna use the He's a Mixer lipstick. We're gonna use the Proud of You lip gloss from the bundle as well. And then I'm gonna get the Scandinavia setting spray. Just spray it all over. Thank you, angels, so much for watching. I love you all so much.